start with Mark Larson.
Hey, Tiana, how are you? Just want to talk about UConn, and I asked Coach Q the same question. If they're still UConn to you guys, they haven't won a championship since 2016. They won 4 in a row. They haven't won since then. Are they still like the team when they come on the floor? You're like, oh my gosh, that's UConn.
I don't know, I mean, I always have confidence in us, and I always, no matter who we go up against, I do believe that we can win, because I feel like we have great talent. Obviously they used to be like unbeatable kind of. I feel like now going out tomorrow, like I'm very confident in this team, and I believe that we can win. And I always do when we play teams, like no matter who we play,
And just a quick follow-up, this is another opportunity for you guys. You played #1 Louisville earlier this year, didn't go your way. I don't know, how do you guys feel about it? You need a breakthrough game, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, so like I completely agree. And I was thinking that before, sorry, let me turn my sound down. I was thinking that before the tournament, we didn't beat a ranked team this season. So that's probably why we weren't seated very high. But yeah, this will definitely be great for us. And we do need a breakthrough win. We need to beat these teams so that everyone can see how good we really are. And yeah, I'm very excited and confident in our team.
good luck.
Thank you, Tiana. We're going to move on to John Johnson.
Hey, T, congratulations on the win yesterday.
Thanks.
Looking back, all you've been through, can you give us a kind of an insight on what it was like to be back in the NCAA tournament, stepping on the floor yesterday, and then obviously coming away with the win?
Yeah, so obviously, I don't know, I just feel very proud of myself, and I was super excited when I knew that we were going to make the tournament. Just thinking back through everything, it was really hard to go through, but I'm just glad to be back on the court and to be playing with the girls. And then obviously playing yesterday, it was a great feeling. I do feel like, I'm not where I could be in my game, and I'm not even close to where I used to be, but especially when, watching film of 2 years ago and preparing. But yeah, I'm just really blessed to be able to play the sport that I love and to be in this position. Not many teams make it this far, and I'm just so proud and happy for the team.
Thanks, T. Good luck tomorrow.
Thanks.
Next, we're going to move on to Mike Curtis.
Hey, Tiana. I think a lot of eyes will be on the point guard matchup between you and Paige Beckers. What do you think about her as a player, and how do you slow someone like that down?
Yeah, to be honest, like I haven't really watched much of film of them, just because like I was obviously focused on ACC tournament, and then I haven't watched much of her, but I just know that she can shoot the ball really well, and she looks like a really clutch player. So we just have to make sure that we limit her touches. Like we got to deny her the ball, or we got to, make sure we got a hand in her face every time she has the ball. But yeah.
Thanks, Mike. Next, we're going to move to Roshan Fernandez.
Hi, Tiana. So when you guys played #1 seed Louisville in the ACC tournament, obviously you were on the sideline. Now against #1 seed UConn, I guess what do you expect to see with you back on the court?
Well, I feel like, I try to bring that leadership aspect. I try to get everyone involved. In that game, we actually kept up with them the whole way, and so I feel like even without me, this team is very talented. So I'm excited to see how we go and win.
Next, we're going to go to Sean McFarland.
Hey, Tiana, obviously, you have aspirations of playing professionally. Yeah, how big of a matchup is this for you personally in having this opportunity to kind of showcase what you do against a team like UConn, a team that has produced so many pro players and has that prestige around it? How are you looking forward to that matchup specifically?
Yeah, I'm very excited. And I think for me personally, like playing against the best players is important for me to have a good game, not like score a lot, but just be, in control of the game and control the tempo. Not many teams get the opportunity to play top 5 teams, so I think this opportunity gives all of us on my team the opportunity to showcase our talent. I think this season has been very difficult for us. We're really talented, and I just feel like this, gives us that another opportunity to showcase it.
Thank you, Tiana. We're going to move on to James Corrigan.
Hi, Tiana. You obviously played 39 minutes coming off of the injury. Was there any, ill feelings after that? Were you 100% throughout that game?
Yeah. After that, it was just my knee, but I felt like after the game I was fine, and it didn't hurt at all during the game either. So I was really happy because I was a little worried, but no, I was good. Even after just put some ice on it and we were good.
2 questions left for Tiana today. We'll go to Tim Nolan.
Hey, Tiana, you mentioned earlier this year how the 4 games and 8-day stretches were pretty tough on you. Now you've got 1 day of rest before taking on the #1 team in the country. How do you feel, and how does the team feel in general, both physically and mentally going into this?
Yeah, that was really tough during the season to play that many games back to back. But going into this game, we're very I think, well, I'm pretty sure we're very confident, like everyone. And physically, I think we're good too, because in the ACC tournament, we only had so many players and we went all the way to the semifinals. So physically, we can do this, and we know we can because of what we've done in the past. So yeah, and mentally too, like we're confident. So I think, with that being said, we will do really well.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Our last question will be for James Corrigan.
I'm sorry, I didn't lower my hand.
That's my bad. Patrick Gunn. Sorry, Patrick.
All good, all good. So, Tiana, Coach Q was asked about about the team as an underdog. It seems to go into all these big matchups, seen as the lower seeded team, and then and you talked about how you want to show something tomorrow. Excuse me. So, what do you feel like this team has left to prove tomorrow against UConn?
I think, we don't get, like I said, we don't get that opportunity to play the best. So just going up against them is a huge way to prove like we can do this, and we can be up in the top 5 teams in the country. But I wouldn't say we're the underdog, even though everyone's probably saying that. But I would say like we will compete and we can win just as much as they can.
Why do you say that you don't think that you guys are the underdog?
Well, I think we have a lot of players who can do a lot of things that people haven't seen yet, and that we haven't been able to really, we haven't shown those teams like Louisville, NC State. Like NC State, like we only lost by, or we were in the game, I can't really remember. We were in the game the whole time, same with Louisville, and I think we have a lot of experience. We have a lot of seniors, and we have a lot of players who played in the NCAA tournament 2 years ago and 3 years ago. So I think that's what people forget, honestly, is our experience and our height. We're very tall. I know yesterday I subbed out of the game, and we pretty much had 4 posts playing, one playing guard, and 3, 4, 5. So we're very tall and experienced.
Thank you very much, Patrick. Tiana, that concludes all the questions we have for you today. Thank you for your time and for joining us. Syracuse plays at 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern against UConn on ESPN tomorrow night.